Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It is 12th of June 2021, Saturday, class 11th, subject education. Dear students, as you know, we are discussing some of the informal agencies of education separately so that we can be able to write down short notes in the examinations if asked. Dear students, today our topic is press as an agency of education. Yesterday we discussed television as an agency of education, and also we have discussed in the previous lectures, the radio as an agency of education, and today we are going to discuss press as an agency of education. Dear students, these are the informal, we can say, the agencies of education like radio, television, and press, but they have a very significant role in the education sector. They act as the agencies, very powerful agencies, we can say. Unintentionally, unconsciously, we learned a lot from these agencies of education. Though these are passive agencies of education, but they act as a very significant part of our education system. The students, press includes, as you know, press includes newspapers, journals, magazines, and literature for the public. The press is a great help for advertising and also for the communication with the masses. All the news of the country and the world, the views of the experts in the field of economics, scientific inventions, educational researches are made known to the people through this powerful but passive agency of education. The students' press is called the fourth state. The press is more powerful than the deadliest guns. The press is more powerful than the deadliest guns. Napoleon used to say, "Leave the press at my disposal, and I shall rule the whole world." The power of press was so deeply understood by Napoleon that he said, "Leave the press at my disposal, and I shall rule the whole world." Dear students, the press is a great public educator because it molds the public opinion. It brings about change in views and ideals and behavior of the public. Any great event and political idea, any edition in the literature is passed on to the masses through the press. In a democracy, freedom of thought and expression find their flowering through the press. But press can also be misused as a very effective means of carrying on false propaganda, particularly in war days, and hence there is need to exercise some control on it. Dear students, the purpose of the press, the objectives of the press, therefore, are: number one, to convey current news to the readers, to present knowledge through articles on various topics of general interest to the readers, to present thoughtful literature on political, social, economic, industrial, and professional fields, to present views and comments on current events, to present latest research, discoveries, and findings in scientific field, to present recreational literature in the form of short stories, poems, plays, essays, etc., etc. To provide day-to-day market rates of various commodities and the reasons for their rise and fall. Dear students, the press goes a long way in influencing characters and personalities of the readers by influencing their attitude, values, and behavior patterns. Dear students, press thus plays a very vital role in educating the general masses. Unconsciously and unintentionally, the people learn a lot from the press. So, this is the means of information, means of knowledge, we can say, for the general masses. Nowadays, the importance of press has increased much more because you see children or the people who are preparing for the competitive exams, they have to be in touch with press. Without being in touch with press, they cannot qualify the competitive exams because the material, the day-to-day day-to-day knowledge, information, the happenings, the events, all are covered in press. So the press is an integral part of one's this is the important part of one's life. One cannot live without press nowadays. So press has a great role in today's education sector. You must have seen that in every school, newspaper reaches to every school. Every school subscribes a newspaper, and all the teachers and students, they have to spend some time in reading these newspapers so that they can keep themselves updated, they can keep themselves in know of the events, of the happenings around the world. Without this press, our education process is incomplete. We cannot move successfully in education without this press. So press has a very significant and important role in our educational process. Dear students, in short, we can say if press is utilized properly, it can be a great mass media of education. Dear students, it is all for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, I will be with you with some other topic. Till then, bye. Assalamu alaikum.